Back in 2015, I had been running a food blog for a couple years and I had sold some online courses. I was doing some ad revenue. And I kind of, at that point, back in 2013, 14, kind of looked over the last 10 years and was like, what is like the driving force, right? We've known each other for a while. You know, I'm a jumper. I jump from thing to thing. And I was like, what is the common trend here? And for me, it was marketing. And so in 2015, I said, I'm going to start a marketing company. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do it, but our principles from day one were we were just going to be honest, transparent, and tell people, look, I'm not making $1 million, but I built this blog up. It's getting 25,000 views a month. We're getting some ad revenue. We've sold some courses. We run some Facebook ads. And look, we're just going to show you what we've been doing. And at the time, I was landing Facebook ads clients via Periscope because I had learned a little bit about ads from my blog. And we started doing one-on-one services. And after booking several clients, people were like, well, how are you booking these clients? And so we made a Periscope course. We took that to 6 figures. And we created a course around challenges. We took that to, I want to say around $400,000 or $500,000. And then in the interim, you know, I was doing coaching, consulting. And then it would have been about 3 years ago. I was like, I'm done with courses. I burned everything to the ground. I took my email list from 20,000 down to 4,000. I was like, I'm only doing one-on-one agency work and quickly burned out on that. Believe it or not, big shocker. I started evaluating like the business as a whole. And I was like, well, where was the issue with like why I was like really starting over and over again? And what I identified was that I was doing stuff I hated. And I started building a really nice team around me. So now I can do the things that I want to do. Like we have a coaching program, we have the membership, and like the membership, all I do is check in and make the content. I don't schedule the calls. I don't send out the weekly roundup. I don't even check to see the new posts. I actually get a Slack message every morning from my team that's like, go reply to these posts. We still have the agency side of things. We've just taken our client roster down to a much more manageable number, and everything just feels, you know, not easy all the time, but definitely a lot lighter and easier than it did when we burned it all to the ground.